Each December, the media presents a summary of the most newsworthy events which occurred during the past 12 months. Often, it is referred to as the Year in Review. When the Year in Review for 2009 is released, it will definitely highlight the inauguration of the first African American president, the death of the king of pop, Michael Jackson, and Kanye West's inappropriate outbursts. But what would Six Mount Zion's Year in Review look like? We're glad you asked. Today, let us take you on a journey as we look back at what God has done for and through the Six Mount Zion Baptist Church in 2009. We began the year in worship at our community watch night service. Hundreds filled the Mosby Memorial Baptist Church as our choir, dancers, and ushers served, honoring our commitment to holistic health. From January to June, we dedicated one Wednesday a month to educate our members on a variety of different health and wellness topics. Also in January, Six Mount Zion was the featured church on the African American Lectionaries, the Big Idea webpage, which highlights churches with less than 1,000 members that do exceptional community outreach. We were chosen for our work with the cold weather overflow shelter. February was an incredible time as we celebrated the legacy of our founder, the Reverend John Jasper. The Jasper Day breakfast including an unveiling of a revised version of Jasper's most famous sermon, The Sun Do Move, by Author John Bryan. The energy and excitement surrounding this occasion was contagious. By 11 a.m., there was a standing room only crowd in the sanctuary and a full overflow in the A.W. Brown room. The 2009 Jasper Trailblazer recipients were some of Virginia's finest: Dr. Katie Cannon, Dr. Henry Langford, Dr. E.D. McCreary, and the Honorable L. Douglas Wilder. Dr. Jeremiah Wright, Pastor Emeritus of the Trinity United Church of Christ, was our guest speaker. The month of March saw the Mount family embrace our journey to wholeness. For the 40 days of Lent, the church read daily devotionals, prayed, and fasted. We also celebrated the contributions of our third pastor, Dr. A.W. Brown, and awarded two persons the Jeanette Harris Scholarship. For our spring revival, our guest preacher was again Dr. Alan Waller, senior pastor of the Enon Tabernacle Baptist Church in Philadelphia. The month concluded with Radio 1 partnering with us to host a Restoration of Rights community forum. Ministry bloomed in the month of April. On Easter Sunday, actors and actresses collaborated with the music and dance ministries to present a full-length Mount musical depicting the Passion of the Christ before a full house. Many are still talking about Resurrection Sunday 2009. Later that month, more than 200 members and friends of Six Mount Zion joined 800 others for the Risk Nehemiah action at the Good Shepherd Baptist Church. Representatives of the Medical College of Virginia and Mayor Dwight Jones addressed the crowd. Our church launched the SMZBC Worships channel on YouTube.com. To date, at least 4 videos have over 1,000 views. May was an eventful month. The women's ministry continued the journey to wholeness during our 4th annual Women's Weekend. Women learned and prayed and fellowshiped. The weekend culminated with a Mother's and Women's Day worship experience. The Victory Senior Adult Ministry celebrated their anniversary. For the second time this year, Radio 1 and Six Mount Zion partnered to host a voter registration drive in the church's parking lot. With summer fast approaching, June was the month we found out the results from the Kingdom Assignment. On Economic Justice Sunday, Pastor Nelson challenged members using the biblical parable of the talents. Participants were given denominations of $25, $50, or $100 and asked to multiply it. Creative minds went to work and produced bookmarks and blankets, car washes, fish fries, and more. the original investment was returned in excess of $7,500. Mission gifts were given to complete our mission pledges to 14 local and state organizations. June ended with Vacation Bible School. Midday and evening classes were held with an average daily attendance of 125 people, ranging from toddlers to seniors. The theme of the week, On the Move, God's Grace from Place to Place, showed how God's presence was evident even during the Civil Rights Movement.